Actually, no, I don't feel like it.
All right, we're about to be live. I think this is it. We're about to be live. Are you guys ready?
I am the hype.
No. I am ready as I'll ever be.
What is going on, chat, right now? The ultimate community. What are you guys doing? Let's get some hellos in the chat, some what's up. What is going on? This is the gaming podcast you guys have all been waiting for. I hope you guys are ready because I have a few people with me. We're missing a couple people, but hopefully in the next podcast they'll come with us, or maybe they'll jump into this one. I don't know. I'm going to keep messaging Ace and be like, nigga, get off of Zelda. Anyway, with that being said, let's meet all the members of this podcast right now. Who wants to begin? Let's start off with, we'll go with Ku.
Oh no, I'm put on the spot. What's up, guys? Cuchullain here. You've been watching a lot of Blazers stuff. You've probably seen me once or twice. If you're smart, you're also subscribed to my channel and have seen him there. In which case, you might have even seen Jojo and Sun already, which is my way to throw it over to Jojo.
Son of a bitch. Hey everybody, how's it going? I'm Jojo from Jojo Talks Too Much. I usually talk about anime, but I actually have more love for gaming, which is why I was really excited when I was asked to join. So I was like, fuck yeah, because I was going to do one of my, I wanted to do my own gaming podcast, but then this happened. I'm like, fuck that. So I joined this one. There you go. And I'm going to pass it over to Sun.
Fuck, man. Fuck this hot potato shit. All right.
Exactly. I was like, nah,
Listen.
someone else.
What's good, guys? Sun Wukong, also known as DJ Nikki. Do a lot of anime-related stuff. Been heavily getting back into my gaming grind this year as far as streaming goes, too. So check out the channel if you haven't. And shout out to Blaze for having me on.
Hey. And then we got two more people. Baldwin, where are you?
That's why you've got a hot potato.
Omega Baldwin here. I have a gaming channel that mainly focuses on Danganronpa, and I also review adult anime. That's pretty much what I do. Omega Baldwin here. I don't know. Somebody else, I don't know.
And then last but not least, we got the boy himself. Go ahead and introduce yourself, my boy.
Hey, it's Raja Vexus here. I have a gaming channel where I just focus on whatever game that I have to be interested at the time. I also occasionally do reviews if I feel like killing myself in editing. But yeah.
Have you uploaded in a long time, Raja? Now that I think about it, it's been forever.
Entire playthrough of RE7, if that counts.
Oh yeah, because you played it on Twitch, right?
Yeah.
I missed that.
Elgato's still messed up, so rip.
Well, with that being said, this is only like a part of our podcast so far. We are called the HOPEBRINGERS, my boys and girls. We are missing Souls, and we're also missing Kingdom Ace. They couldn't come with us today. Kingdom Ace was the one that we delayed the stream for. Excuse me, Kingdom Ace. So I hope you're watching this right now, or you're going to be watching this in the future, because we were waiting for you, but I don't know where you are, man. I don't know. It says you're playing Legend of Zelda on Discord, so I'm a little suspect right now. Anyway, so I don't know, maybe you guys will agree with me or not. We'll have to figure it out in the future, but I wanted to make this a weekly or bi-weekly. We'll have to figure out our schedules on that. I don't know if you guys, because I know we're all busy. We all got things to do. So we'll have to figure that out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'd be
figure
good
that
for it.
out as we go, I guess.
Yeah. I'm down for whatever. We just got to figure out what works for all of us.
Yeah, same.
All right. So we are going to begin right now. Now I'm going to be talking about, I picked some topics for just some of the gaming news that happened last week. Now, to start it off, Kingdom Hearts Final Mix, it dropped in Japan. And there's been a lot of stuff about it right now. Apparently, the loading screen thing was fixed. I want to know, are you guys going to buy it?
Yes.
At the end of this month?
Of course, 60 FPS, man.
I mean, I might as well at this point, to be honest. Yeah.
Well, now you can pretty much, like, you can buy, what's the Dream Drop Distance remake, and then the 1.5 plus 1. Plus 2.5, and then you got all the games.
If you have 2.8, you'll have everything on your PS4, which I kind of want that because I do want to replay, and I don't want to break out my PS3 to do so. So
Exactly.
Yeah, I was really tired of doing that, and the 60 FPS action looks pretty good on the final mix, honestly. Everyone's telling me that it's really smooth, and I'm waiting for that. I've been waiting for that for a super long time. I wanted them to do this PS4 release for like a year or two now. I thought that it was a better idea to do a PS4 release of the remasters instead of that PS3 release that we got a few years ago, but whatever. They did
for
it.
2.5, they should have done PS4 release because they had FF10 PS4 before that, so I don't see why they couldn't have done.
Which that game wasn't in 60, was it? 60 frames? FF10?
No, I don't think so.
Come on, Square Enix. Come on, Square Enix.
Squeen.
But cool, Vaughn, are you guys getting it? I didn't hear you guys say anything.
I am not going to get it.
Vaughn! I will smack you.
Vaughn, why
I don't
not?
know. Because I don't know what am I supposed to play, because the last game I played was 2.
What? Wait, are you serious? Yo, Vaughn, you're missing out on
That's-
greatness. This is one of the greatest things of all time.
I was still in, I don't know if it was high school or whatever. At that time we were talking about when the third game was going to release, so
That's a good point.
it was about when the Wii release or was about to get released around that time. So
That's-
I don't know how long the game have been. It's been so many years that I just forgot.
That's fair enough. And like, it's well, I remember when Kingdom Hearts 2 came out, and everybody was like, "This is the best! I can't wait for 3." And then side games forever. Like it was just nothing.
I mean,
But they were
Birth by Sleep is one of the
technically-
greatest things that's happened to the franchise. So
Yeah.
I'm just
Well,
saying.
like the thing with the side games is like, I think side games is like, almost like an insult to them because they're not just like one-offs. Like they are important to the story going forward. So like you may as well just look at them as like their own things.
Yeah, it's
which is why they're included in those bundles.
at this point. But yeah, no, I'm thinking
Cool.
of getting it because I've played a couple of the side games and the main games, but I haven't played like 358 over 2 days and recoded.
Cool, that's real great, and I'm real happy for you and everything. But Kingdom Hearts is one of the best games of all time.
Dude, Joe just defending the
This
series.
is my thing. I may buy it, but do I really want to give Squeenix money for that?
Yes, you
all
do.
over again?
You absolutely do, though.
No, because that gives them reason to keep doing it. They'll just keep re-releasing it. They'll be like,
That's fine.
There's
I don't
nothing
see a
else for them
problem
to
with
it.
release,
Games.
though. That's the thing. There's nothing left for them to release. 3 is the next thing that they can do after Final Fantasy VII.
Nomura has to put his game or step up his game, like real talk.
Yeah,
Then the
that's-
PlayStation 5 will come out and they'll be like, you know what? We're releasing all of the games on one disc. In
Okay,
6
then
On
I would
one
join-
day.
Then I would join
Okay,
you.
listen.
I would be
Did
so
you guys,
bad.
did you guys hear those
Kingdom Hearts 2.99.
bullshit rumors about PS5?
will come out
That's
and
just
they'll
not
be like,
happening
you know
for
what?
like
We're
4 years, 5 years.
releasing all of the
No,
games
Minimum,
on one
at the
disc.
minimum.
Okay,
So
On one
I don't know.
day.
People talking about 2 years can go suck a dick. It's not happening.
Yeah, nah.
Yeah,
Stick
no,
like
that's
this.
bullshit.
So we got 2 no's already. So 2 no's, you guys aren't gonna get it at all. Like there's no way in chance.
That's the
Nope.
thing. I'm getting a
See,
PlayStation.
there's no
4,
maybe
so it's-
or there's no wishy-washy shit with Kingdom Hearts. Either you're doing it or you're not. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta go
I am
all in.
wishy-washy as fuck.
Dicks
This
in
is
or
the thing.
dicks out.
Right now, I'm straight up no. However, if I need something to play on Twitch between a few games, I might get it. That would be the only reason.
No, that's fine. That's fine, Koo. You enjoy being friends with other people, and this is where we part
Hey.
ways.
Jojo, why don't we talk about Zelda?
Actually,
now I am mad.
oh my gosh.
I'm not getting involved with this one.
I'm gonna leave it alone.
Oh, you're lucky me and Son haven't gotten into it yet.
Me? Why me? What have I done?
Well, because when we argue, it doesn't stop.
Oh, Daddy Blaze has got us, man. He'll take
Yeah.
care of it.
Daddy's here to make sure no one gets into any arguments. We'll be all right.
Daddy Blaze will
No one
somehow
gets on
put
tilt in this
people
chat.
on the knee and give out the spankings.
We all had to give out the spank because I gotta get the belt.
Now I will shut up. Like now I am scared.
Anyways, with that being said, so it looks like some of us are getting Kingdom Hearts, some of us aren't. I'm
Some of us
excited
are
for it. Me personally, am I going to buy it? Probably not right away because I'm broke. And Mass Effect Andromeda is coming out, which is leading into the next topic. Mass Effect Andromeda, I completely forgot about. I did not think this game was releasing this soon. No, son, I didn't think it was releasing this soon. I thought it was going to release like holiday, maybe, September,
dude,
October. But the other day I figured it out.
Showcase like a month ago that looks so good. This is gonna be amazing.
I have, I don't know about what's everyone's like history with Mass Effect? Because I have kind of like a bizarre history with it.
I've been playing Mass Effect since the first installment, man.
I played the first 2 and I went halfway through 3.
Yeah,
Right.
I played all 3 of them. I love them all. I'm a big Mass Effect
2
fan.
is really, really good. 3 is also really good. I think the
I
first
was,
one doesn't compare.
Yeah, like, this like when I first played the games, it was like many moons ago, many moons ago, and I was dating this girl, who we were dating for like 4 years. I wasn't like I had left kind of like gaming and anime behind for a while, and she kind of pulled me back. Then she broke up with me and slept with this guy who I can't stand.
Getting a full JoJo backstory in the first part.
Don't you worry, don't you worry.
Oh, Jojo
So-
learned too much.
But just before we broke up, she's like, "There's this series that you should really play. It's called Mass Effect. I know you'll really dig it." And I was like, "Yeah, fine, whatever." And I bought it, and I was playing through the first little bit of it, and I was like, whatever." And then we broke up, and I was like, "Now I hate this series, and I will never play it again." And I was real low and real depressed, and I was like, "You know what? I'm gonna play through this as like it's gonna be cathartic for me. This will be like I am champion. Like this will be like the last thing connected to her that I do."
And then you fell in love with Tali and were like, fuck
Exactly.
that girl.
And then I was like, I don't need her. Look at all my virtual waifus. This is great. Like I don't need any of this shit. But no, like a game that I should have hated at the time, like because of like personal shit, like actually got me through that like kind of dark era. So I have like this kind of deep connection to it, even though 3's ending is a big bucket of balls. But I don't know. I was kind of iffy when I heard about Andromeda for the first time, because I didn't like the ending to 3 is so bizarre that I didn't know where they would go. But I think I'm excited because it's separate. It's like its own thing in a totally different like galaxy. It's its own thing.
Yeah, as soon as I heard next gen Mass Effect, you signed me up right there. Like there was no questions asked.
Right? I was thinking the same thing. I was thinking that the game would be at a bigger scale, though. Like, I want to go to, like, every planet and just explore all the planets and, have, like, kind of like a Legend of Zelda feel to it, where it's kind of like open world and I'm just, like, going around collecting. Kind of like a No Man's Sky feel, but not as dead.
What No Man's Sky
Not as
promised
dead,
us.
though.
Yeah.
Fuck No Man's Sky.
Not as dead.
We don't speak of that shit anywhere around here.
Not as dead, and then have it like some kind of like open world like multiplayer, like an MMO aspect to it. I don't know. I felt like they could have got a little bit more like innovative with this game, but I'm gonna have to roll with it. I'm gonna see how it plays out. I did see that you can like go to the planets and such, and there is like a sort of a open world exploration type thing to it.
Yeah.
I didn't really want to look up too much on the game because I don't want to spoil too much. I want to feel like the amazement of Mass Effect. I love that game so much.
I fucking love I love that series. But okay, question for you. Did you play regular Shep or Fem Shep? And did you change the appearance? Because I know some people find changing Shep's appearance to be like
Blasphemy.
like a big no-no. Exactly, like a huge no-no.
No,
Whereas me,
see,
like, I customize the shit out of my Sheps.
I played male. I customized the shit out of it, and I carried it over for every single game. So
Yeah, I think
went
my
through-
first playthrough through all of them, I was just stuck with the male, and then I went back
Yeah.
to 2 and did pick the female and played through again.
Yeah, like, I remember when I first played it. I customized Shep. I think I went with I played it wrong the first time. I got Gaius killed in Mass Effect 2 like a dumbass
No,
because I fucked up his mission.
that's fucked
I was
up,
so
man.
stupid. So his big scene, spoilers, in 3 didn't happen for me. It was Kiriki instead of Gaius who gets killed, and I was like, what the fuck? So like I didn't care.
Major spoilers.
And I romanced Miranda, so
Spoilers.
Miranda didn't die. Yeah, spoilers, huge spoilers. And so I romanced Miranda and saved her. So that Kai Lang character who like kills off 2 of your crewmates, he didn't kill a single one of my crewmates. So I was like, you suck. And everyone's like, no, he's a badass. I'm like, no, he's not. Like I kicked his ass.
So if you haven't played the game, you know the game now.
I am not going to apologize for spoiling a game that's been up for years. Like, there's a statute of limitations on spoilers. Well, plus 2, it doesn't matter. You can jump into Andromeda because it's a totally different. Oh, that's another one. I don't know if you guys have heard this, but there's been a lot of backlash on Ryder already, or whatever his name is. Is his name Ryder? What's his name? The new guy.
Yeah,
I feel like it's Ryder.
I haven't looked up anything of the new game, so I don't know.
Well, like the main character is scrawny, and people were pissed. Like people were upset that he was scrawny, and I'm like, Shepard was.
Why does he need to be big?
Well, like, okay, Ryder is an explorer, and like, that's it. He's a soldier, kind of. He's mostly an explorer. Shepard was a fucking N7 Spectre soldier. If he wasn't built, that he would die. Like, so, I don't know. I think I don't know. I think I'm excited for pretty much everything about Andromeda. I was nervous about it at first. I think everybody who's finding reasons to be mad are people who hated Mass Effect 3 and felt betrayed. I think Andromeda's gonna be like badass.
What about you, Rajan, Ku, Valwyn? Have you guys played the games?
I played a bit of number 1 and hated it. I might come back to it someday. I am doing really badly on this podcast so far.
Same. I played through the first 2. Got through halfway through 3. And then one of my characters died. I was like, oh, well, I guess I'm not playing this no more. So, but
that's a fair point.
But yeah, I heard the reason why like a lot of people dislike Mass Effect 3 is because of the DLC that wasn't included with the game to begin with, and it just hit a lot of the story. It hit a lot of the story, and a lot of people were pissed. And I don't blame them, to be honest.
Yeah.
It just like felt Mass Effect 3 to me just felt a lot weaker than Mass Effect 2, and I thought Mass Effect 2 was a really great game for what it was.
Yeah. Well, the thing, like, they kept toting, I guess, for like, because again, I didn't play this when it came out. I played it like way later. Like I got like that trilogy pack, so I like it already had like the DLC and everything on it. But from what I gather, like people were pissed because like BioWare kept saying like every decision you have ever made is gonna culminate in Mass Effect 3.
That is a goddamn lie.
Exactly, and it just came down to like you may choose one of 3 endings, like instead of like anything mattering.
Not even 3 endings. You may choose one of 3 colors for your ending.
Exactly, you may choose one of 3 colors, one of which is the only correct answer, and the other 2 are awful, horrible things. Like that's it. Like, yeah.
Rowan, have you played many of them?
No, I never got into it.
Yay, me and Volwyn on that same level.
Cool. I'm still mad at you and Volwyn now. Is there a game that we have all played?
Right?
So Smash Brothers, right?
I mean, if you haven't played Smash, then you can get the fuck out right now. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
Everybody's played Smash.
But I guess we should lead into the next topic, because I know you guys all know the big game console that was released this year, the Nintendo Switch came out. I'm about to hurt some feelings, maybe a little bit, but I'm going to go ahead and ask some of you guys that have had it, that have it right now, how do you feel about the Switch? Let's start with you, Q, because you've had it probably longer than all of us.
Son actually beat me by a couple of hours, but yeah.
Did he?
Yeah, he got it at the midnight launch. Well, no, he caught it the morning after. Like,
No,
I
it was
waited for
midnight. I was
he
up
did.
at like 3:30 in the morning.
Damn, yeah.
playing
He'd
that
got
Zelda.
it like 5 hours ahead of me in Zelda before I even got my goddamn Switch. Pain, man. But yeah, no, the Switch itself, I'm not in love with. I don't dislike it. It's a good console. I'm imagining it will be amazing in the future. Right now, it's just literally a Zelda console.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
For real though.
It's just, here's the thing, and the problems that are being reported with it are accurate too. It's not like people are making this shit up. It has a shit ton of technical faults. I haven't experienced any of them. My Switch is nice and clean and pristine, so I don't give a fuck. But it is just a Zelda tablet, and there's nothing else I want to be. I was thinking of getting I Am Setsuna again because I never beat it, and I was like, you know, if I can play it handheld mode, it'll be cool. And then look at this man playing in the background. But anyway, I didn't do it. So right now it's literally just Zelda. And do I regret my decision to drop $400 on Zelda? Fuck no. But the Switch has yet to prove itself to me in any way, shape, or form as a console because it's severely lacking in everything else.
I agree with Sun right there. Like it has to prove to me that it can be a console that can compete with the PlayStation and the Xbox. Because right now it's the side bitch. Because once I'm done with Zelda, what else is there? Mario Kart 8. Okay, I might play that for like a day. Splatoon doesn't come out until we don't even know when. Maybe July at the latest, probably.
Yeah.
And then
That's the thing, Blaze.
Odyssey's like in December.
They
killed
games.
their third-party support yet again. Like they're always going to be the side bitch. The Wii U was a side bitch too. Like that's what they've been making as of late. And I like the gimmick of you know the portability and everything like that, but you can't have any third-party titles on the Switch. So what first-party titles are you going to have that are going to draw me to keep this console outside of Zelda? That's what I want to know.
Exactly.
But guys, what about 1-2 Switch?
And
Everyone's favorite.
That game is $50 on the eShop. Can
That is
someone
wrong.
justify that purchase?
That should have came free with the console, dude.
I thought that was going to be like Wii
exactly
Sports.
Like Wii Sports. Yeah, it should have been. This is the demo for what you can do with the Switch.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That pissed me
Take money
off.
from the other way.
I mean, if
But I
it
will
wasn't
agree
going to
with
come
something
out
else
with it.
that Tom said as well. Just the fact that I put so much time into Zelda and loved every second of it, I don't regret the $450 that I spent on my Switch either.
No, because it's a brilliant game, and that's the thing. I don't give a fuck. Like it's Zelda. I know a lot of people have a hard time understanding how people could just care about this one game over the console itself, but that's what it is to me. Like I want the prime Breath of the Wild experience, and I got it, and it's one of the best things I've played in a long time.
And you know what? That's understandable because the only reason why I bought a Wii U was to play Bayonetta 2. And you know what? I loved every single second of it. Even
Right?
though Wii U right now is a dusty pile of trash. And yeah.
Oh, I got rid of mine.
No, I still have it just in case I want to go back to Bayo 2. But I probably won't be getting a Switch until the new Xenoblade drops, which will probably be like early next year.
That's the
That's
problem.
probably gonna be the next time I pick up my Switch after I. The thing is, I'm gonna be playing Zelda for months to come. I know it for sure.
Are you guys not excited for Mario?
Mario
I'm
come out.
definitely
Mario
excited for
doesn't have a date yet. Mario's like longer away from Splatoon 2, so.
They said like late fourth quarter, so that'll be sometime
Probably
like in December, I
November.
guess.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think
like
that's
November.
the only
December.
Mario game I think it's like the only Mario game I've been excited for in a long time, to be honest.
Yeah, likewise. Like I've been kind of iffy on Mario lately, but I think I don't know. Like New Donk City sold me. Right? I'm like, yep, I'm in. I don't care what it is.
Yeah, it looks
it's
like
gonna be
Zelda
dope.
was their way to branch out and try things from other genres, like Breath of the Wild was, and with Mario Odyssey, it feels like they're going back to what made Mario 64 so great.
Exactly.
I mean,
I could also Mario wise, I could go for another Paper Mario too.
that's what I was talking about on Twitter the other day. I want another Paper Mario game. That would be
Actual
amazing.
Paper Mario game?
Yeah, and that's not Sticker Star or something like that. Or
No, fuck sticker
paint
stars.
Bob Ross painting.
Bob Ross.
Don't you diss Bob Ross. Bob Ross is the man. Chill with Bob Ross is my favorite show on Netflix. I actually watched that. I'm not gonna lie. Do we know if Square is like involved with the Switch at all or no? Because like they have like that big list of like third parties
Yeah, they are.
like who are coming on.
They
Okay,
They
if-
ported I Am Setsuna on there.
Yeah, that's all they got right now.
Well, don't they like, actually? They were they the one who showed off that like weird like 2.5D like
Sprite
dungeon
looking
crawler?
game?
Yeah, that was them.
Yeah, that was them. I don't know. There is no name for it yet, but I'm looking forward to it if it ever comes out. But I hope
Likewise,
it
like
comes out.
yeah, like I want that. But okay, if you got Square and you have Nintendo and you don't do Mario RPG 2, I am going to snap. Like I want that really bad. I don't care how long it's been.
I don't think they will, man. I mean,
I
know
don't
we're in this-
care for your
I
words
know
of
we're
like
we're about to hit
disagreement.
this age. We're about to hit an age of things being resurrected from the
It's
depths.
gonna happen.
But
gonna
I
happen.
don't know about that. That's
I-
Yeah, Nintendo and Square's relationship, like, I don't know if you ever read that interview or anything, but like, Nintendo really, after Square told them they wanted to like put Final Fantasy VII on the PlayStation instead of the N64, they really did not like. They did not like Square after that. It was
Nintendo
crazy.
holds grudges, man.
They do.
Nintendo
They hold
needs
grudges
to get over
Old school
themselves.
as hell, man.
They don't fuck around like that. Once you betray them, you're out.
Well, like you can't put like Gino's clothes on a me in Smash and expect me to be satisfied.
But
like,
Cloud, though.
no, Gino. Like,
But-
how
but-
long
No,
could
he's talking
one?
about Cloud and Smash. Yeah, that was.
I know,
Cloud's
I know,
savage in Smash.
If you gave me the, I love like Final Fantasy VII has a very special place in my heart. Many people know that. If they gave me the option, like, would you rather have Cloud and Smash or RPG 2, Super Mario RPG 2? I
well,
love
that's a
that
whole
game.
game versus one character in Smash. You gotta be like,
If they said that,
a
like,
diehard
if you
Smash
gave me
fan,
any
huh?
choice ever, like, give me a choice between two games, it will always be Super Mario RPG 2. Every time.
I guess you don't
that's
want Mass
a
Effect
damn
Andromeda.
lie.
Damn,
That
you-
is a
Mass Effect
damn
Andromeda
lie,
versus
Jojo.
Kingdom Hearts 3,
Mass Effect Andromeda
that is-
versus RPG 2.
Jojo, that
It would be
is
RPG 2.
bullshit.
I
Don't you dare lie to
guarantee
me. Don't you dare lie to me.
absolutely do.
Any
I-
game.
Any game.
Any game.
Any
So
game.
Kingdom Hearts motherfucking 3
Danganronpa V3.
can be on your doorstep tomorrow.
Well then, I have been bested.
Half-Life 3.
But Mario RPG 3 over Half-Life 3. I don't give a shit about Half-Life.
Oh.
Whoa!
And I said it. Come at me.
Dude, Valve is about
I-
to. They're about to shut down this stream. What are you doing, JoJo? Those are painful words. How could you do this to us?
As soon as you're like, they're gonna shut down the stream, I look at the chat. First thing I see, man, JoJo is cool. Mission accomplished.
Wait. Baldwin hasn't said anything about his Switch experience yet.
Here's Baldwin, please.
I mean, pretty good. I don't see the big deal with it.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't hate it. Not much else I can say. I mean, I've been playing Legend of Zelda on it. For a couple of issues that I have with the game, it's pretty good.
Yeah. See, that's the
Um,
thing. There's nothing to really say about the console more so than talk about Zelda, but
It's
Yeah.
it's very
Console
bare
can't
bones.
prove itself yet.
It's very bare bones. Like when I got the 3DS for the first time, the 3DS was full of little apps and shit in it. The Switch has nothing, not even a web browser or
no, it's really I don't know. I feel like once Zelda was completed in development, they're like, all right, let's set the release date. Let's launch it. Fuck that. Fuck everything
Yeah,
else.
it's so
The
bare
worst thing is
bones.
that it goddamn well worked.
I feel like I
Zelda
bought a
sold that
prototype.
console for them.
like I don't know what they did with the firmware, but it's really simple stuff. So I hope they update that soon. Also, a way to transfer pictures to the computer would be nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we know you've been taking those screenshots of all the beautiful women in Zelda.
Yeah, we saw them. We saw them, Valve.
Pretty much the only thing I'm doing is just taking pictures of girls in the game. That's my quest.
That was not what I was where I was expecting you to go with that, but I'm glad that you brought it there.
I knew Baldwin would do it. That's why I love Baldwin.
That's
This is
awesome.
amazing. But
Are
yeah,
you guys Oh no, go ahead.
no, you got this, JoJo. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, are you guys worried about the 3DS at all? Because I know a lot of people are like, this is the death of the 3DS.
Hell no, that shit's gonna be fine.
The 3DS is the greatest accomplishment Nintendo's had in the last like 5
'Cause-
years.
Because I
No
just
way.
like
They're abandoning support for it right now.
Well, I have like my 3DS that I bring around with me, and then I have the 3DS that I bought from Katsu Kitty, and I didn't spend $600 and wait a year for them to be like, and the 3DS is
they're
dead."
fine.
Like,
There's so much more coming out. Did you guys see the Monster Hunter Double Cross?
Oh,
no, I
yes!
That shit is sexy.
Oh my god!
That shit is sexy.
But the thing about the 3DS is, I feel like Nintendo's got to let it go sometime, because with the Wii U, the 3DS was holding the Wii U back. Like, let's be honest. When
And I think
when Nintendo would have a direct, there would be no Wii U games. It would just be 3DS games everywhere.
That is
And I'm
true.
just like, ugh. And
I wonder if it would be a trend if it happens, if the same thing happens to the Switch as well. Like, what if it just ends up holding the Switch back? It would be a running trend with Nintendo.
They're in
They would
danger
have to
of
do
doing that.
something, definitely.
I think they remedy that by actually doing dual releases.
Dual releases, yeah.
Not everybody's gonna buy a Switch. You know what I'm saying? And so like, I think they started off by actually releasing Pokemon Stars, because I would love to play the new fucking Pokemon game on the Switch.
Oh, it would be amazing.
Oh, definitely.
So that's how you kind of get that ball rolling, and then you just kind of do dual releases, like start porting stuff over from 3DS to the Switch, and you get people involved on both sides.
Cross-platform play.
Yeah, exactly.
But I mean, they say soon we're gonna
Never
get
worked
like
for
the
the Vita,
Netflix app and all that on the Switch, so maybe we'll just have to
Yeah.
wait for the updates and see what happens with it.
I hope so. Also, very strange that the Switch doesn't have the spot pass thingy from the 3DS. You know?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
I didn't even think about that.
I didn't either.
I mean, it's not needed, but kind of weird that it doesn't have much connectivity.
Yeah, especially for them trying to promote the travel options that it
Yeah.
has.
Yeah.
So
aren't they bringing back friend codes too?
Yeah.
God
Oh, those are so shitty. I wanted them to get rid of
I
that.
hate their online interface, man.
I do
They
too.
Just don't understand.
Also,
Like, it's
the
just
voice
stupid.
chat with the telephone thingy. That's another.
That shit is hilarious.
You know what's funny?
Just like, how old are we at right now? Is this like 10 years ago? I had to call my
Nintendo
boy on the phone.
Nintendo is
that
a
shit up.
company about simplicity, but their online, their stupid online ID friend code things are the most difficult things on the earth.
Oh, yeah,
I'm
we
like,
had to
why
pay for
would
it
you
now.
do that?
Could be so much more streamlined.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, much
You know, they're apparently going to be charging people for the
Yeah.
ability to use team chat services on the Switch.
Are you kidding
I'm not
me?
paying for that
Yeah,
shit.
apparently.
You're gonna have to
For
pay
what?
for like
What the fuck
Nintendo
outta here?
Game,
subscription.
what game requires that on the Switch?
That is
Apparently, they're
ridiculous.
hoping that Splatoon 2 is going to kick off the internet service for them.
Honestly, I'm not a big Splatoon fan, so I don't give a fuck.
I think it's fun.
You can just see how they're using it though. They were like, you know what, Zelda's going to sell this console for us, and then we're going to deal with our internet service when Splatoon comes out, because that's our only competitive game. So we're not making a Smash Bros for a little while.
Like,
That's terrible.
Splatoon was fun while it was in its prime, though. While it was in its prime. After that, it kind of died, to be honest.
I just didn't like the controls for the game. I would have bought the game, but I didn't like the whole gamepad funniness that they had going on with it.
Like, were you talking about the motion controls, or
Yeah, I don't like motion controls. I'm sorry, I'm not an old school gamer. I mean, I am an old school gamer, but you know, the motion
You don't have to
controls
use
are
motion
just
controls.
they piss me off. Even with Legend of Zelda, the little bit that I played on Switch, I turned them off right away. I was like, no, I'm not dealing with this.
No, turn it back on.
You don't have a choice, man. There's certain shrines
hate
you
it.
have to use.
I hate it.
Yeah, I fucking hate it
Anyway,
too.
you have to turn them back on. It makes it so much more precise. Do you have the Pro Controller?
No,
Yosh-
I have the
Yosh-
grip. The grip?
Oh, okay.
The fucking grip, and
Not
it's
sure about
amazing.
that.
I like the grip
With the
actually.
Pro Controller, it's amazing though. You get to
Nah,
like proper sniping level with a bow and arrow.
I feel Blaze on it. I don't think. I mean, the Pro Controller just makes it more convenient, but you don't need it for Zelda.
You definitely
Not
don't
for
need it.
Zelda. Maybe later on if like Call of Duty comes out for it or something like that.
And who's
just
buying
think
Call of
like-
Duty on the motherfucking Switch?
That is
I will, nigga.
Nintendo fan.
I will, nigga. Precision, nigga. I'm using those motion controls on Call of Duty.
Well, now I just want to see that.
Yeah, see? Exactly.
Dude,
That
I'ma buy
HD
you the-
Rumble?
if it comes out for the Switch, Blaze, I'm gonna buy you the copy and you're gonna stream it like for 5-6 hours. I'm gonna just watch you play.
Yeah.
See if you actually become like
you
a
need to
pro
have the
player.
camera set up, and you need to use the Joy-Cons, and you just gotta knife everyone.
Oh God, yes.
So, has anybody gotten like that ticklish feeling from the HD Rumble, or is that just me?
Oh no, yeah, that's good. That's some good shit.
I mean, you know, I've been enjoying that since '96.
Boy, this just got a little real quick.
And I'm like, well,
I'm done. Okay, so the next topic that I had, and then we'll go into the chat will create a topic. I'll pick a topic from the chat. But the next thing I had was Final Fantasy 12, the remaster's coming out this summer. Are you guys buying it? Are you excited for it? Final Fantasy 12 is one of my favorite Final Fantasy games personally. The Gambit system was amazing. The fighting, I just loved Final Fantasy 12, but it seems like it's one of the most hated games. And it's sad because it came out at the end of the PS2's life cycle, right when the 360 came out. So I feel like it's always been that game that like it was always overlooked.
That's just you got a lot of FF10 tards that really just like to bash that game. For me, I'm getting it day one. It's not one of my favorite Final Fantasies, but I'm just an overall Final Fantasy fanboy. And
Definitely, I'm gonna get it day one. I feel like I haven't given that game much of a chance. I played through like the beginning portions of it, and I kind of dropped it after that because other games came out. But like, I feel like with the HD,
you never beat it?
No, I never beat it.
Damn, no, you gotta beat it. It's still not top 5 for me. I'm sorry, Blaze.
Like, I like a lot of Final Fantasy games. The only Final Fantasy game I dislike is 13, but for obvious reasons. But
see, 13 I love.
As soon as you said that, I looked up at my shelf to all of my Lightning figures. I was like,
no.
okay.
I'm one of those people. The only other person that I've met, like in this community, that loves 13 more than me is Swillow. So 13 is great.
I wouldn't say
13 is also amazing.
I wouldn't say I love 13. I would just say that I love Lightning. Like that's about
There
it.
you go. There you
That's
go.
fine.
Lightning's not bad herself.
So what
It's
you mean?
just everything around Lightning is just no.
Well, it's another situation for me where I'm like, I just like the characters and the game itself. I'm not fond about. Like,
Really, you just like Cloud, but with a vagina and pink hair.
yeah.
Just watch it.
Wait, did somebody say something about Final Fantasy 13? I gotta leave.
Oh no.
Well,
But
I
Final Fantasy 12, back to the main topic, I
Yeah.
hated
Yeah.
the battle system. I hated running around and then putting in inputs. It was weird to me.
Well, it kind of reminded me of Xenoblade Chronicles. in a
Xenoblade
way.
Chronicles, yes. Thank you.
Mhm.
Oh man, Xenoblade Chronicles was good with it though.
Yeah.
With Final Fantasy 12, it felt put in a thing to attack, and then it would still take a few seconds. It was like playing an MMO, but offline.
Well, I think that's the point
No.
they were trying to capture.
I think-
'cause,
yeah.
Like, because the thing is, a lot of I think they've been ever since like even 11. They've been trying to go really experimental with the games and trying to do different battle systems and everything, which I applaud them.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of people still prefer the turn-based stuff, which I don't blame them. But like, I say, just let Square try new stuff. Don't try to bash them as hard, I guess.
Try new
Let
stuff.
them do what they
Win for me.
let them do whatever they deem acceptable because 15 is amazing. So I don't care what anybody says.
15, and I realized just do away with turn-based.
that game got-
completely and just embrace that active system.
15
let
got
them
kind of
know.
overshadowed after playing Zelda, Nier, and some other games that are open world. I feel like 15 is a pretty shitty game, but
Yeah,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I can't agree with that statement. I especially wouldn't use Nier as the counterpoint to 15 because you're gonna have a
I
hard
would,
time
fuck
arguing.
I would like
I'm sorry, I have to go.
It's fucking phenomenal.
As soon as I heard
Final
15
Fantasy
sucks, I'm like, oh,
15.
I'm
Let's be
apparently
honest.
in the wrong-
I've tried to play it since it came out. The game is shit. It literally is shit.
don't
It
like
doesn't feel like Final Fantasy.
Blaze,
It-
Let them know.
I'm just gonna let it go. I'm gonna let it go.
I've been
I'm
waiting
gonna have
I've been
to,
waiting 15, 10 years for what this game? This game? Are you
It's
serious?
still not
It
Final
looks
Fantasy.
beautiful. I like looking at it. It's a beautiful game, but the story
I'm
is
gonna
shit.
let it go.
The characters
Come
are
back to me when you
shitty.
beat the game, Blaze. Come back to me when you beat.
Excuse you, they are my favorite J-pop band.
I'm just
No,
being honest.
Tabata still hasn't finished the damn game. They still have to patch chapter 12, or was it 13? That was really bad. I don't
13 is
remember.
where it gets linear
13,
after
13
that.
is the shitty chapter. Yeah.
Yeah, like
You get
I
it?
don't know, like,
13's the linear chapter because of Final Fantasy 13. It was a pretty linear game. You get
well,
it?
Originally called Final Fantasy Versus 13. So there you go.
Well,
That's true.
you know, I mean, it's just too bad people didn't play Skies of Arcadia. I mean, Final Fantasy 12. Sorry.
Oh, now we're bashing Final Fantasy 12 after
Yes,
talking about
I
this
saw the
piece
joke
of shit.
and I was like, don't
Final
say it,
Fantasy
Jojo.
15,
And I
you
was
can't
like,
even drive the car in the game. That doesn't make any sense.
I
Why
am
do you
with
have
you
a
on
car
that.
and you can't drive it? It
I'm
doesn't
just saying,
make any sense.
I was willing to like, say my best about 12, but if you're gonna hate on 15, man, I'm sorry.
How do you like 15? Tell me the story right now.
Fun.
Tell me the story.
What do you
Give
mean
me
tell you
a
the story?
summary
how,
of the
How
story.
15 is better than 12?
Dude, 12
not
story is
understand.
amazing compared to 15. It makes it look like a child's book.
I
Round
haven't
one.
beaten 12, but you know what? At least it's finished.
It's a finished game. They don't need an update for that game.
I'm done.
To be fair, Van looks like he would fit right in with the Final Fantasy 15 crowd.
Oh, niggas, we ruined the story, so we got to come out with an update. Where is the update anyway? It's March.
Episode Gladiolus just came out, my dude.
No, that should have been the game to begin with.
Like, maybe I don't know. Like, there's a lot of games that people think are bad that I'm like, no, I like it. Like, I'm easy to please, I guess, so I might not be, like, the best person to speak on behalf of Final Fantasy 15. But if you got solid characters and the gameplay is fun, then I'm there. Like, a lot of Kingdom Hearts games are stupid. Like, real stupid. But I'm there because I care about Sora and I care about Riku and I care about them. I didn't give a shit about Noctis at the beginning because I thought he was like a pampered pretty boy. But as the story goes on, he's actually fun. And, like, the characters get along and they feel like actual friends. And especially, like, you're with them for so long. Like, I don't know, I grew attached to them over time. And maybe that's why I like the game so much, because, like, I, like, grew close to those characters.
I mean, it's not a bad game, but I mean, like, to be waiting this long for this, to get this
Yes,
outcome,
I will give you that.
I don't feel like it should have took this long for this game to be made. Like,
Well, and plus,
it
too, it
doesn't
was
live
supposed
up
to be,
to
like,
my hype.
yeah, like, we've been hearing about, like, I will give you that we've been hearing about 15 forever. Like, before it was even 15, it was, like, Versus 13.
Yeah, the Versus 13 trailer, which was out like 8 years before the game came out.
That game was scrapped, dude. They did not use any story elements from that game.
They
Well,
used the
fair enough.
characters,
Some
though.
of it, they just changed.
They used combat system. They used the framing of the world, which is basically just the lore and the gods and how they work in that in 15. But everything else story wise was completely from scratch once they changed 15.
Well, it's
It's
funny. Like, I remember when they turned Regis from, like, mafioso boss guy into, like, a king, and I'm like, that is the one thing I didn't like. I'm like, no, I kind of liked that, like, they were, like, it was all, like, modern. Like, as soon as they made Regis a king, as much as I love King Regis, I was like, no, I wanted to see him be, like, this badass mobster guy. But then they changed it, and I was kind of disappointed with that. Like, that's one of the carryovers from Versus 13 that I was kind of hoping they would keep.
I don't have high standards for video games either. Like, games, like, look at Nier. Like, that game's not the best game I've ever played, but I love it. You know what I mean? There's a lot of flaws to the game,
Yeah.
but I think it's fun. It was just Final Fantasy 15, a game that I've been wanting forever, that I've been hyped for, especially Kingdom Hearts 3. And look, Kingdom Hearts 3 lived up to that hype, that 0.5 or 2.5, whatever they gave us in the Birth by Sleep or Dream Drop Distance.
2.8.
Yeah, 2.8. That lived up to my hype. Like, I actually felt like it accomplished something to me, but Final Fantasy 15 just didn't do it. I don't know.
You're
Maybe I just need to play it a little bit more.
I'm not arguing this because it's not an argument that needs to be made. I think it's just your subjective opinion of 15. There's no way to really change that. So
Can we all agree that 15 is at least a better game than SAO is?
You know what?
fuck all that.
I can agree with that. I can agree
I
with
can
that.
There we
agree because
go.
that statement shouldn't be made. It's just nonsense.
There is an SAO game that is not good.
Every SAO game that's been made is absolute horseshit.
Yeah, it is.
That
Most
last
terrible
one,
thing.
it looked like it had potential, though. I'm not gonna lie. The one that they just released recently,
It's all so slow and unresponsive. They just need to give that a good battle system, and it will be good. That's what they need to do.
I feel like they would do
anything
better
else.
if they just made it like an MMORPG or something.
Oh yeah, if they do
Isn't
that.
that the whole point of SAO?
You think so, but no, you have to continuously play as Kirito with his harem of lovely ladies.
I guess.
I don't know, man.
They should work with Square Enix and make the gameplay like Star Ocean, that last Star Ocean game.
They need to get Bena and Namco
yeah.
does not need to be doing SAO games. That's just not what they need to be doing. They need to give it to like either, like you said, Square Enix would do an amazing job with it. I think I would just give it to Koei Tecmo and make them do it like more Musou style, and I'd play the shit out of it. They don't need to be doing what they're doing right now.
As long as it's not as bad as Arslan Senki was.
Well, that game
David.
doesn't count. I forgot that shit existed, dude. That shit's
The
garbage.
wind's thinking around.
Now all I'm thinking about is Star Ocean.
Yeah.
I'm like, god damn, I want to play Star Ocean now.
Yeah, the
Who's
old
gonna
Star
play
Oceans are good.
5?
I still haven't played Star Ocean 5. I've heard how bad it is, and
It's
that's just
terrible.
to me.
But the
Terrible.
gameplay is
Just
really
avoid
good, I
Star
hear.
Ocean.
I hear the gameplay is amazing on Star Ocean 5.
Yeah.
Think if that SAO game had
It's
that gameplay.
clunkier than A New Hope was.
The graphics are
that's-
amazing too.
I loved the New Hope though. I loved dashing around enemies and butt raping them.
No, but that's my point. This is a new installment that's many years later, and how you gonna have a clunkier battle system?
Yeah, you'd think they'd have upgraded it rather than downgraded it.
Every time you guys said A New Hope, I'm like, Star Wars? Why do we talk about Star Wars? Like, it took me a second to be like, oh, right, yeah, Star Ocean. Right.
Well, the chat wants us to talk. I asked the chat for a topic, and they want us to talk about Persona 5 because, you know, it's coming out next month. We're less than a few weeks away from. Yeah, it might come out in a few months. And next month, I don't know.
No, it's coming out.
It's coming out though, guys. It's coming out. I'm hoping. So, are you guys buying it? What are your guys' thoughts on the game? I'm buying Persona 5. You already know I'm a golden fanboy over here, and you know, Persona 4 dancing
You
all
already
night.
know I'm getting that shit day one.
Yeah, who isn't?
Persona 3 and 4 are my second favorite games of all time. So obviously, I'm getting this game. I already have it, to be honest with
You already have it.
Yeah, I had it. I got the Japanese import. I played like 25 hours before I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna wait before continuing this when it actually comes out. And
How did you even get through the menus though?
it's not the first game I've imported. I've imported a bunch of games.
He imports like every game.
Oh.
Now, not before. Either way, I'm getting it day one. You can check your boy out. I'm gonna be on Twitch streaming that for sure. But
That self-plug, that shameless
Nice
plug.
plug, bro.
yo, I don't give a fuck. Shameless plug all day.
So,
Dude, sounds amazing.
confession time. Never played Persona.
Now
the
you
only-
go home.
You get the fuck out.
The only Tensei game I've ever played is what is that? Fuck. The only games I've played is fuck. What are they called now?
I swear to God, if you say the Fire Emblem crossover.
No.
Shinigami?
Devil Survivor.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a
I
good
played
game.
Devil
Yeah,
Survivor.
I'll give you that
Start
then.
off with,
I'll give you that.
Okay.
Yeah, those are. I played those two. I thought they're really fun. I was like, I love these characters. I want more of them. And then I looked into Persona. I'm like, I don't know what any of this is. Like, I was so confused. So I don't know if like I can jump in at 5.
You can.
Yeah, each one is
can.
completely
Yeah, you
unrelated to the other.
You can, yeah.
Okay, cool. Then I will buy it.
Although you should just go ahead with Persona 3 because that's amazing. But once you play 4 or 5, you probably won't like the gameplay anymore.
Yeah, don't play 4 and then jump into
Real
3. That's
okay.
a bad idea.
I think
Yeah, I can't play Persona 3 anymore.
I think you can play 4 and go to 3. I don't know if you'll be able to play 5 and go to 3.
I actually played 4 first, then went to 3.
No,
that hurts me.
that would
I
hurt
played
me so
3,
much
I
if you
loved
did
it.
that.
I played 4, I loved it, then I tried to go back to Persona 3, and I could only ever get like up to where little boy shows up. I can never get past that anymore.
No,
Wait, why?
dude. I replayed that game so many times. The thing is, 4 is still like slightly above 3 for me. But I've replayed both of them many, many times. I played 3 first, but I think they're very comparable in terms of mechanics and gameplay. Like, you're not losing a step there. It's just about the central focus and the scheme and themes.
There was a
Definitely
lot of
there's-
annoyances in 3 though that 4 fixed, and Golden even fixed more.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
it
they've
feels
just
like
been
4
constantly-
streamlined them a lot.
They're constantly improving that. But in terms of just, it's not too difficult. It's not too big of a jump, is my point, from 3 to 4.
Oh, I hated the whole. Oh, I'm tired now. I gotta go home.
I mean,
That was
you just
so
You gotta
annoying.
get that stamina back because it's the same thing. It's the same thing. You gotta get the Fox in 4 to get stamina back.
Well, I mean, people get tired, you know.
Yeah, it's realistic.
What?
Yeah.
You can't fight demons all day.
You get
Yeah.
tired. You get tired.
They're in a
five,
fucking
too.
world
Like,
where the time is like stopped. How are they tired?
Yeah, but
Hajime's in a computer and he gets tired.
just because your time is stopped doesn't mean they're still doing shit. They're still actively doing shit. You
yeah,
get tired.
your body time is still.
Your body's time is still going.
No, fuck you, Kari. She always let me down. She was always tired. Fuck that. Bitch, get to your spot. Use your bow. That's all I need you to do. You couldn't even control your
Yukari was
freaking
pretty pathetic in the
teammates.
game. In the animated movies, Yukari
See,
is Faye, though.
you guys
Yukari is
are just-
amazing in the movies.
Your discrepancies with 3 and 4 right now is character based then, and it's story based and it's thematically based. It's not about the battle system.
No,
You
I
need to
love
admit
3.
that.
I just didn't like it after I played 4.
You need to admit that.
That was my thing.
I
I
know,
hate the gameplay of
but-
3 at this point because 4 spoiled me so much. It feels so much more streamlined through the storyline and everything. 3 feels a bit clunky to me.
Like, what do you mean?
I don't
Do you
know.
mean like
That's the thing, I
overarching,
can't
like the
even
daily,
say
the
it.
day-to-day? No, because are you talking
I
about?
think it is the day-to-day thing. It
combat
just feels
system?
like
Are you talking about the theme and scope of the game? Because
Oh,
those
the
are two different
theme and
things.
scope of the game was
this
fun.
is
The
thing.
combat
I can't
was
even
what
tell you what. The storyline in Persona 3 is amazing. Actually, better than 4 in my opinion.
It better plot.
Definitely, I agree with that.
But the gameplay, I don't know what it is. I can't explain it exactly. It just feels like when I want to go dungeon crawling, I want to go dungeon crawling. Persona 4 lets me do that. Persona 3, it feels like a drag if I have to do.
It's but
continuous-
that's more of the frame of the game than the combat system. What you guys were saying before was the combat system was very. It's really not that different.
No, I just mean the gameplay in general, like switching between the night and the day continuously. Persona 4 just seems to handle that better. If I
Here's
want to
the
just
thing.
do one thing, I'll just do
'Cause
one thing.
I don't think you guys are remembering 4 really well, unless you played Golden recently.
No, I
so I
played
know
Golden a
Blaze
lot.
will know what I've played these games a shit ton. There's the same checks you're talking about with how you have to like have that scheduled regimen with Tartarus is the same shit that happens given like a foggy day versus
Yeah.
a regular day in P4. Like it's the same shit. The differences are like the characters, the themes, and things like that, and the structure of the dungeons. There's like I'd argue it's more regimented in P4.
But there was more strategy in P4. I felt like P3,
Of
every
course,
battle,
of course.
especially boss fights, were a gamble. It was like, oh, if Yukari doesn't do her shit, if she doesn't use that Garu spell, I'm fucked right here. Oh, she didn't use a Garu spell. She just fucking used her bow. I'm dead.
That's why you
That's-
play portable.
That's the thing,
Oh,
though.
portable.
P2P
But
Yeah,
portable
P2P
was
or P2P
poop, though.
that.
Like, okay, first off, I did like the idea of being able to switch between boy and girl. That was cool. But, like, I don't know. I don't like the PSP's graphics. You couldn't free roam. You know what I mean? Like, you had to look at a fucking board.
It's a shitty little
It looked-
system.
It was bad. It was bad. It was a step down from FES for me. I couldn't play it.
I mean, that's the thing, though. That's what you were saying before, and I agree with that. They did remedy some problems going from 3 to 4, and I think they've done even better going to Golden and even better going to P5.
Yeah.
But it's very minuscule. I would agree with you, especially in Golden. Strategy is a lot heavier.
P5 is going to be the shit. Is there anyone here that isn't planning on playing it? 'Cause I don't think there is.
I'm playing.
I wasn't going to until you guys said I can.
Play it, Jojo. It's not connected at all. New
Wait, but
characters.
Valen played it too. How did you like it, Valen?
Yeah,
I like
beat
it.
that shit.
Japanese as well.
I like it. I mean, I have no idea what the fuck was happening, but I made it to the end at least.
Made it to the
Oh.
end?
Yeah.
Playing in Japanese like that?
Well, yeah. I mean, I
You
just-
can do it. That's the thing. It's not that hard. It's just like it's a lot more difficult to deal with. Like it took me longer to figure some shit out. Doing like the co-op links is a little more difficult, and yeah, it just took me longer to figure some shit out. But ultimately, you can
it's
do it.
possible. Yeah.
You can play this.
It's just I'm much more excited to play it in English, so I know what the fuck is actually going on.
I haven't tried to I haven't looked up too many trailers and stuff. Like I looked up, you know, the trailers that they show where they show like the open world and stuff, but I know there's a lot of people that have done like gameplay on it. I have not watched any of that shit. I want this game to be completely blind. I want to play this and enjoy Persona for what it is. It feels like this game is going to be like eras ahead of 3, eras ahead of 4. Like,
because it actually is, man. Like,
are we going to get a Persona 5 dancing all night? Dude, that fucking battle theme though. That battle I should play it right now.
You mean that Persona 5 Arena? What you mean?
I think that exactly. Good
Are we-
man. I was just about to say that. I think we'll see Arc System do Arena before they do.
I wouldn't mind.
The characters don't suit it as well.
If they do Arena though, put all of the characters from 3, 4, and 5 in the game. Don't
and
bullshit.
actually bring Minato into it too. You know, not just have.
He's dead. He's dead.
I don't give a fuck. Take him off the wall.
Spoilers.
Take him off the gate.
Spoilers.
I don't care. It's
Um,
a fighting
No,
game.
I
You
don't
don't-
care.
Just give them mix-ups, please, because
Um,
P4 doesn't have that, or P4 Arena doesn't have that.
they never resolved that plot line with the whole door thing and the Burbet attendant girl. So maybe they can finally get him out that freaking door or something. I don't know.
I wouldn't want them to do that as the plot.
But
to
that's
this
what he's
game.
going to. That's what he's
But-
going for.
I'll take it if that's what we get.
I mean,
That's a good question right there. David just asked, yo, stream, have any of you played the original Persona 1 and 2? I tried
Yes.
to play 2,
I
the
have.
remake, Innocent Sin. It's good. It's fun. I love the music that they added
Yeah.
into the game, but
I like it.
it's too dated, man. I can't.
Yeah.
It's too dated.
I mean,
played-
It's
I
too
can
SMT-like.
understand that. It's hard to go back to that, you know. I played it back in the day, so
I feel like if I would have played it back then, I would love it.
yeah, like I loved it from then. But
Well, the thing is,
Yeah, I played it
I
back
liked it
then, like,
more.
right after Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne 3, so it was fine back then. I don't think I could play it now either.
yeah, I haven't. That's the thing. As much as I've replayed 3 and 4, I've never really gone back to play any of those games. I watched a Let's Play of one of those games before I actually played it myself a couple of
I
years
feel
ago.
like you'd be better off if you actually play a Shin Megami Tensei game and you went back and played P1 and P2 because they play more like Shin Megami Tensei. It's when you go to 3 is when it splits off and becomes
Yeah.
its own.
Its own
you know,
entity.
it's
When
gameplay
Persona
wise.
really became its own
I mean,
story and it was
it's
amazing.
separated itself because even like, especially in 2, they had it heavy. Like it's just more of a Shin Megami Tensei title. They didn't even switch to having shadows at that point. It was just
Yeah,
straight
the
up
only thing they
demons.
really brought
So-
back from in P5 is the whole mechanic where you can converse with demons and everything.
Oh yeah,
which
Brian
I'm
Bennett
really
and
glad
whatnot,
they brought
which-
that back.
Which I hope is
It's-
good because I didn't like it
it's
in the
dope.
second game.
No, it's actually really good because you have to navigate the conversation properly, for the most part, or you just threaten them and see how it goes.
Or
Yeah, no, I really
turn the
liked
game
some
off.
of the Megami Tensei games, especially when it came to like Nocturne and you could recruit Dante from Devil May Cry if you did the
Well,
right.
Dante can just
What?
cure you. Though.
Dante was in this shit, nigga. Hold up. I might need to play this game
I
then.
was like, wait, what?
You
Yeah.
the right version. You had to do like these special options continuously throughout the game to recruit him, and he was so good.
Yeah,
we-
Dante.
Can we get Dante in Persona 5, please?
Yes,
And like
please.
actual Dante, not
No, just put Virgil in there.
yeah, okay.
We'll
be
put
fine.
both of them.
But like actual Dante and actual Virgil, not
Wait, hold up.
the new ones.
Putting the Switch controller down, bruh. Hold up. What do you mean actual Dante? What does that mean?
He's talking about like Dante and Virgil versus DMC.
The real Dante.
Dante.
Yeah,
What was
Yeah.
wrong with the DMC Dante? That game actually got good
nothing
reviews.
wrong.
What's wrong with DMC?
No,
There's
hold
nothing
up,
wrong
man.
with that
The
game.
DMC
There's nothing wrong
Dante,
with those
I
characters.
liked.
They're just not the real Dante and Virgil.
What is a
I
real
like- yeah, like,
Dante?
if
There's no
they-
such
If-
thing.
if they made
There's
a
always
game
been a
from
real
the ground
Dante.
up, fine. But you've already established that this is Dante. This is who his character is. That he's a fun, goofy guy.
He loves
Like-
pizza.
What
Likes
I mean,
fucking
I
pizza.
don't.
Likes
when I think of
pizza.
Dante-
He's a
When I think
smooth
of-
criminal
when I
with
think of
long white
Dante,
locks. That's
What do
who
you
he
think?
is.
What do you think? What is a Dante to you then? Let's hear this.
Let me ask you this question, please. So when you think of live action Wolverine now, who do you think of?
I think
Is there ever going to be another one?
there
No,
could
it's just Hugh
be.
Jackman. No. But it doesn't. It's just fucking Hugh Jackman.
That would be like
That's the
saying,
first thing that's-
okay,
that's the first
okay.
thing that's
What about
gonna come to your head,
Spider-Man
though.
then? Do you
No,
just
no,
see
I
Tobey
understand.
Maguire?
My point is,
Spider-Man
don't
is
bring
the
him
same.
in
They
Spider-Man.
haven't found the perfect Spider-Man yet.
the thing
We'll
about
see what they
Spider-Man
do
is that
next.
they've been switching it up multiple years. This is 20 years
Yeah.
long. So the first thing that's going to come to your head is Hugh Jackman when you think live action Wolverine. For the rest of your life, that's the first thing that's going to come to your head. Same thing with OG Dante and Virgil. That's fucking Dante and Virgil. You played all of these DMC games. The new ones are cool, not on the same level. I'm sorry.
Wait, hold
I
up.
think I was slowly getting used to him, right? I'm like, okay, fine, I'll accept you as Dante, whatever. And then the fucking wig scene happened.
Oh yeah,
That
And
was
I was
classic.
like, fuck you.
That was
Like, I
basically
right
a
away,
middle
like,
finger to all the
It was
fans.
kind of painful.
I
It
like
was a
that.
pretty
actually.
funny. It was a pretty funny scene. I'm not gonna lie.
That
I almost-
scene was
that was not
legendary.
funny. That was like, oh, fuck you, game in garbage. Like, you know.
Wait, but the game was
hated
perfect.
the
I
look
love
of
that
the
game.
original Dante in the
I
game.
hated the
So.
look of New Dante, but when I actually played the game, I still like him. That first scene you get where he takes 2 women home, fucks them, and then gets dressed in the middle of the next day while being attacked by demons. New Dante is still a boss. I still like
Yeah.
him.
He's the
Yeah.
goat. It's just
Yeah.
like, which one do you when you hear Dante Devil May Cry, which one do you think of first?
See, I think of
And which one?
No, no, no,
and
no, no,
which
no,
one
no,
do you
no, no,
like-
no, no,
and
no,
which
no, no,
one
no,
do
no.
you like more?
Why
the
is that
question.
Dante the real Dante? Just because he had white hair?
No,
Just because
he
of his
was-
looks?
No.
No,
Okay.
this new
You're-
Dante's just as
original
badass.
Dante is like-
He doesn't give a fuck. He's got 2 pistols. He's got a big sword.
Okay.
Nigga, he.
And the new
What
Dante
is real
like a
to
little
begin with? That's
hipster
my
boy.
point. That was my choice of words. The point is, who do you think of first? Who do you like more? That's all I'm asking you.
Yeah, that's
I like
okay,
both
maybe
the
real
Dantes.
Dante was harsh.
Because
Who do
I
you
think
like more? You can't just like them both.
I like them
Same.
both because
Real talk,
the,
though.
his
Real talk, though.
the way
Can
he
you-
acted
can
in the
you
new
hold
one
on
was
to-
good. Like it was the same as the old one. It just he looked
you-
different.
Gun to your
That
head,
was
if
it.
you had to pick one, which one do you pick?
I'm gonna pick both of them. I'm gonna have.
Oh my
They're
God,
the
Blake.
same person.
Oh
He
my
acts the
fucking
same
God.
in the new game. He doesn't act any different. The reason why you guys
Yes,
don't
he
like him
definitely
is
does.
because he
He acts
looks
a lot
like an
more
emo
human.
pretty boy. What's wrong with that? The old Dante
In the old game,
was
he was like
gothic.
Snake
Game
Plissken
too.
dropped
In the old
like,
games, he gave 0 fucks about everything, except in Devil May Cry 2, which kind of sucked anyway. But
Oh yeah, I like
he
3
never
better.
gave a fuck. He was always having fun in the middle of danger. Devil May Cry New Dante is a bit whiny quite a bit of the time.
New Dante. Okay, old Dante is like, he's got his 2 guns. He's like, I'm gonna fight demons. I'm gonna kick some ass. It's gonna be a good time. New Dante is like, I am so tortured. My soul. Like it's fucking. I don't care.
Here's the
Like-
thing, too. Fuck the Dante thing. What about this Virgil thing? Because you can't tell me the same thing applies with the new Virgil versus
No,
the
new
Yeah,
Virgil's
this
Hey, I
Virgil-
didn't
the
say
new
anything
Virgil's
about
fucking
Virgil,
right,
man.
I
I
swear
didn't
to
say-
God. Like,
I like Devil May Cry 4's Virgil though.
That works. I like him too. My point
Did
is,
you
you
think Devil
can't-
May Cry 4 is Virgil?
Yeah.
Virgil, he didn't say anything the whole game, nigga.
That's
He
what
was
I
just
like.
Inside Nero's arm. What the fuck?
That's good. You didn't need to be around that much.
Where he
works.
belongs, apparently. Like,
that works, dude.
That
That's
worked.
mean. Virgil was fun, especially in 3, even
like-
though that kind of broke the timeline. Like, he was amazing in that.
No, that was
Brothers working together and shit.
I mean, he hasn't been himself in a long time. I will say that, but
Nah. Well, that's the thing, though. The Devil May Cry games do kind of fuck up a lot.
Well, let's look at the dev who made the new games, Team Ninja. They make some good ass games. Those Ninja Gaiden games were
the
badass.
game itself is fucking amazing. Don't get
Yeah,
me
I'm not
wrong.
saying
That's
shit
not
about
what
the
I'm
game.
saying. I'm just saying, when you think Dante, what comes to your mind first?
When you
Is it
think
new Dante
when you
or
think
old
Team
Dante?
Ninja, what do you think? Boobs
Ninja
and hot
Gaiden,
girls
and
That is
and
what they do
beaches,
away.
nigga.
That's it.
And
Neo
beaches.
and Ninja Gaiden. That's what I think of. I
And-
don't think. Oh, well, I love Neo, so Neo comes
That-
to my mind too. No,
That's
pick
what.
one.
But you got what was advertised. Team Ninja made the game. They do hot bitches with some big boobs. This time they went ahead and they gave you a stud looking Dante, sexy, got the short hair.
Old Dante is way cooler to me than the new Dante. Like in terms of appearance, old Dante. Like
But
hands
can
down.
Blaze, you just sidestepped my
No homo.
question this whole time. I don't get it, man. I don't get it. All you have to do is tell me what comes to your mind first. Only one thing. It's like a Rorschach test. Only one thing can come to your mind.
Yeah, Blaze, it's not who's cooler, who's better. It's just literally when you
What do
think
you think
Dante,
of first when
what
I
do you
say
imagine in
Dante
your
Devil
head?
May Cry?
I told you, Dante. I told you already.
You looking at
They're
me,
both
Like,
good. They're
when I
both
think
good
of DMC,
characters.
Like
They're
when
the
I think of
same
Devil May Cry,
person.
the first thought in my head
Yo, Blaze
is-
is goat, man.
Nigga,
Daddy
when you think about it, Daddy speaks the
Daddy
truth.
Blaze does not
Listen,
back down.
just think of it this way: Dante just dyed his hair brown back to his original color and cut his hair.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
There you go.
No,
that's
it's
Dante.
So which one do you think of
There,
first, though?
there is no real Dante. It is Dante.
Oh my god.
When I think of Devil May Cry, the first thought in my head is Trish going like, "Didn't your daddy ever teach you to use a sword?" And he pulls out the 2 guns, and his fucking cool red jacket and his white hair, and he's like, a sword, time to go to work, boys. I'm like, fuck yeah. And he shoots a motorcycle out of the air. And he stands up and rips a sword out of him. He's like, yeah, that's right. I'm fucking Dante. That's who I think of. Not like my soul is tortured and I bang chicks.
I mean, think about it. After 4 games, a nigga is sad. Come on now. He's been going through all this shit.
It's not the same story.
After a while,
This is like
after
a new
a
story
while,
at that point.
after
He has
a
nothing to
while.
be sad about. His story just started in that game.
But nope, it didn't just start.
Like, okay,
It
let me ask
essentially-
you.
that is the
I think
first game in that
I think I find
Dante
a parallel that will resonate with you right now because you're in the throes of it. When you think of Link, what's the first Link that comes to your head? Only one Link can come to your head at the beginning. It can't be all the fucking Links swarming your head at once.
Does he have a green tunic or does he have a blue tunic?
Right?
The same elf boy. That's it.
He's just the same nigga. He just wears different clothes. That's it.
Elven.
You know what? Fuck it. You're not gonna.
Okay, what about Joker? Like, when I say Joker, what's the
Oh, that's
first
not
thought in
fair
your
because
head?
there's so many Jokers. Like the
I know,
Heath
but,
Ledger
like,
Joker
who's
is
the
probably the
Which
best
one?
one.
Who do you
The
think
first
of
one.
first? I think of Mark Hamill Joker. That's the first thing I think.
Same. DC
So, like,
animated series.
What
Mark
do you
Hamill.
think?
But
of
that's
first?
not
It's not that
fair.
I'm saying the rest of them are bad. I'm just saying that's what I think.
That's the first one you think of. Yeah. That doesn't make one, like, real was a harsh term, and I would take that back. Like,
Yeah, no,
it's just...
you got too caught up on this real thing. Fuck the real thing. I'm just saying
it's
what
just who's the first one
you think of first. That's it.
I'm about to tell you guys one more time. Dante is Dante. This nigga cut his hair, dyed his shit brown, put a new jacket on. He had a wig for a second. You saw it. It's the same Dante. He's just sad, man. Let the man be
What
sad.
does he
He's
say,
emo
too? Like,
anyway.
when the wig lands, I just remember he says something fucking douchey and then, like, whips
No,
the,
he just
the
looks
wig
in the
on.
mirror and says, "Nah," and just shakes it off.
Yeah, he
and
says,
runs
like,
on.
something like, not a chance or something
Yeah,
like
Yeah,
that. I
he
was
said
like,
not
wow.
a chance. Like, hey, I got to get back to my roots. I'm
All we
modernizing, bro.
need to know is that Dante is gonna fill our souls with light. There you go.
Well, like, the only good thing about new Dante was I'm like, cool, I guess I can cosplay Dante now and not have to wear a wig. That was it. That's all I thought. I'm like, all right, whatever. Like, I
And
still
put
think...
on a shit ton of muscle because Devil May Cry 4 Dante was sexy as fuck.
Oh man, I like how we went from Persona to this. I don't even know how this happened.
How did
So
we
we
get
brought
here?
up Megami Tensei, and then Dante happened.
Oh,
Yeah.
man,
This
that's
literally came from his one little appearance in Devil May Cry 3.
Oh,
Not in Devil May
okay.
Cry, in Shin Megami Tensei 3.
It was Devil May
Okay.
Cry 2, actually. But...
was he really in that game or is it just someone that looked like him?
No, he was in
Oh,
that
it's
game.
legit.
It was like a
Oh, he was
certain
in
version
it?
of the
Demon
game you
Hunter
had to buy.
Dante.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Well, damn, I stand corrected then. Shit.
Nocturne's still hard as fuck, though.
Yeah, it is.
I watched Sir Lionheart
shit,
play it
though.
and he like cried through the whole thing, the whole LP. It was great.
It's such a depressing game, man.
Yeah.
It's suffering, man.
I gotta shout this out. Next topic. Where is Beanie Guy now?
dead.
Beanie guy
Beanie
after
Guy.
the NIS
Right now.
announcement.
Beanie Guy had a night with Daddy Kodaka, couldn't keep up with the drinking, and died. Let's be honest here.
He replied to
man.
one of us.
I found him on Twitter.
Yeah.
I talked to him.
Yeah, he got really passive aggressive with you, Blaze.
Yeah, he got kind of mad. He was like, "I'm not sure if you're being serious or not, but I hope you enjoy the games."
We genuinely like.
We liked him.
It's so painful. You were like,
If I was being
Babe,
sarcastic,
last
with the
night the
man
best,
whole time.
didn't you? And you were like, hey, at Cuchullain, and it was like, oh fuck, that's so mean. And he sounded so broken when he replied, man. It was like, I know you guys are
Yeah.
trolling.
Guys,
We genuinely liked him. I thought he was. I thought he was funny.
I broke
Especially-
Beanie guy.
We liked him. We
You
liked him by
you
the end.
speak for
but
yourself,
always-
Jojo. I was shitting all over that man's life. I'm sorry.
I-
It was
I
all
thought-
in-
I
By
thought
the
he was
end, I
funny,
think we were having
especially-
fun with it, but the whole way through it, we were taking the piss out of him. From
I
beginning
hope
to
he
end.
didn't watch that stream.
If he
Hey,
watched
he
that-
looked at my Twitter after that. Like I saw him like some other things on my Twitter, and I was like, "Ooh, I hope he didn't watch that stream."
Dude, if you watch that stream,
If you watch that
Alright.
stream, can he get the translator girl to hit us up? Because that would be great.
Hey,
Oh,
yeah, I mean,
please.
shit.
slide my number over. I've been waiting.
I don't want to put some sloppy seconds, to be fair.
Oh,
Kurika might have gotten in there, or Suda might have swooped in. Who knows?
Hey,
But
speaking
Probably
of that,
both got in there. They probably Eiffel Towered and clapped over the top, man.
Excuse you, it's called a pig roast. Thank you.
No Monokuma. It's called a spit roast, actually.
No, it's called a pig roast here in Canada, mate.
Sound more dirty. But
It's
yeah, you know the
supposed
Monokuma joined in some way as well, so that's all good.
Now the image has gotten way too disturbing for me. Just gonna leave that alone. I don't know if I can get with her anymore.
Oh, this is all
There you
nonsense.
go.
I'm ace. This doesn't mean anything to me. I'm like, yeah, sure, no, whatever. Like, whatever sexual positions we want to talk about. That's a good topic. What's everybody's favorite sex position?
Missionary.
So, oh my god.
No
That was
hesitation.
immediate.
No.
I thought Daddy Blaze was about to like take us to a different topic, but no. Just come in with the missionary, which is nobody's favorite. Thank you very much.
I mean, it depends on the girl, man. If they're flexible, they don't mind.
My
Anyway.
favorite position is pizza.
So you're Dante now.
Yes. There we go. I'm new Dante. Secret reveals. I was just testing everybody's loyalty. That's all.
All right, one more topic and then we'll.
It's the weirdest podcast.
So I don't know if you guys know, but recently everybody's been talking about Project Scorpio. It's coming out this year. The Xbox One is getting that amazing update. It's supposed to be better than the PS4 Pro. I don't know. My problem with Microsoft right now is I feel like they have nothing. They are dead. Gears of War died a long time ago. Halo, I don't even know where Halo doesn't exist anymore. They killed Rare. Rare Studios is gone, so no Perfect Dark, no Conker's Bad Fur Day. That's all gone. What do they have? Halo Wars 2? That was their last exclusive. So are you guys going to get the Xbox
No.
Scorpio?
No, I
No.
am
know
not
what
getting a
Xbox
motherfucking
360
Scorpio.
is.
I
Everything
still
you
have
just
my Xbox One, and I'm looking to sell it soon. So
everything you just mentioned was like all the ghosts that broke my heart. Just like Gears of War, Halo, like all the Rare, all these awesome things that Microsoft was like, nah. Like they didn't even have a good reason. They're like, nah.
Well,
Bunch
Scalebound
is
was
like,
their
okay,
last-
fuck you, we're out.
Microsoft need to just turn their attention to their goddamn PCs.
They
Be
moved
like,
to
you know what? Let's
That-
make
they
PC
have to.
gaming more of an important thing.
to be fair, they have been doing that. They've literally every game that's come out for the Xbox One has come out on PC.
On PC, yeah. They're back to it. I
I
think
will
they
give
know they're losing.
Microsoft. Like I will give.
Scorpio, fuck that. I'm not giving them any more money. I'm sorry.
Exactly.
That's fair. Like I'll give Microsoft this, that Halo 4 did get me to cry at one point. Like I was like, oh, that's fucking sad. I won't
Yeah.
say what it is because I don't want to spoil it. But like, if you've played it, you know what it is. And I was like, oh, that really fucking.
I cried
sucks.
because I was so sad that I spent $60 on a game when I could have bought something else.
That's a very fair point. Well, that's the
Honestly,
thing, like the
Halo
whole
to
game, I'm
me-
like, I don't. The only thing I care about is Chief and Cortana. That's it. I don't
True.
care anymore. That was it.
I think
No,
the series
Cortana,
for
not
me
you.
was done after Halo Reach, to be honest. Because like 4 was like way too linear for me. Like it didn't have that open level design that I like from Halo, and it was
Yeah.
just mad to me. But like I do agree with you, like that story though, the ending, man.
Fuck, dude. Like, I don't want to talk about it. And I can't say the name of the certain AI because apparently every time I say it, my computer's like, yeah, you call me? It's like, no. God damn it. Cortana. Fuck. No. Fuck.
But like Xbox.
Every time I say Cortana, my computer's like, yeah, what? I'm like, not you.
Not you.
Because I got Windows 10. Well, because every time you say Cortana, her name pops up. Like,
turn off the goddamn feature, bro.
no, she's awesome. Fuck you. Like,
She slows down the heart.
I mean, it fucks up your computer, man. I don't know why you have Cortana enabled.
because she's my pal. She's my little AI buddy.
Wait, Raja, what were you about to say?
I was gonna say
Sorry.
that Scalebound was like their last chance to put something on the Xbox.
Oh,
That game
don't
looked
run that
good.
down.
Granted, into the community.
That looks
Them for
so
shutting that
good.
down.
Man, I don't want to talk about Scalebound. It's just
That
gonna
was
be
technically
fucking
that was
sad.
Becky Kamiya's fault, and he blocked the entire dev team on Twitter, and I was like, "Damn, nigga."
That man,
What
that
did
was
you
like
do?
Horizon Zero Dawn before Horizon Zero Dawn. It looked so amazing.
It looks good. Wasn't it multiplayer too?
Yeah, it was multiplayer.
Dude, you know what that game reminded me of?
Saving grace.
Scalebound reminded me of Lost Planet. I don't know if you guys played Lost Planet 1 and 2.
Oh, the
Oh, I
green.
love
Lost
that.
Planet 2 is my
2 was
shit.
amazing, and it looked a lot
Actually,
like
I
it.
was on the multiplayer heavy on that game too.
I love Lost Planet too. It reminded me so much of Earth Defense Force if you ever played those games.
Oh yeah, with the ants and shit.
Oh, I love Earth Defense Force. They're so stupid and silly.
Eevee.
No, Lost Planet was sick. I never did play the third one though, so I don't know.
No, you don't need to play the third.
No, you don't need to. It's a completely different game and it's stupid. It's horrible. But yeah,
So nobody's getting Scorpio?
Fuck that.
Vaughn, you're not getting it either?
Hell no.
Vaughn's like, there ain't no Japanese games on that. Fuck it.
Yeah, fuck that.
Oh,
shit.
wait, look who just joined.
Oh, look who it is!
What the heck? Who joined?
Kingdom, you're like an hour and a
Oh,
half late and you're
Kingdom
muted.
Ace, get your Keyblade out of here, man. We were about to end the stream, man.
He's muted.
Hey,
He's
Kingdom
muted
Ace,
himself,
Kingdom
he's
Ace, you could be part of this last topic. Crash, the Crash trilogy is coming out this summer. Also, I want it. Everybody is a Crash Bandicoot fan. Last year when they had E3 and they showed Crash Bandicoot, everyone was hyped. Everyone was hyped. I cried.
I've
That
been,
was a neat. The thing about me is that Crash Bandicoot 2 specifically is the first video game I ever played as a kid, and so
Same here.
it holds a lot of memories. And so when I saw that last year, I fucking bawled.
Me
I didn't
too.
I didn't like scream and cry, but like it was. I had a tear drop down. It was
No,
like, wow,
dude,
you
I
remember
cried.
Crash.
It was
been
like when they
fanboying
announced Kingdom Hearts 3. I cried.
I knew they were gonna do it, dude. I've been fanboying since before E3, just during Uncharted 4, where they had that shit where you could play that one little Crash scene during it. I knew from then. I was like, yo, Naughty Dog's gearing up to do something with Crash. They have to. And what do we get? I guarantee you, after that trilogy drops, we're gonna get more Crash in the future.
They need to buy the rights back from Activision before they do that.
Fuck
though.
Activision, man.
Dude, they sold
Honestly, I feel like
Activision
Vicarious
Spyro and
Visions-
Crash.
I feel like Vicarious Visions could just do it themselves because the remakes look like they're faithful remakes of the original games. I don't really think Naughty Dog needs to buy the rights back. I would like for them to, but I doubt that's going to happen.
They need to give
I
us
don't
a
know if
Jack
Naughty
and
Dog
Dexter
would
game before they do
want to
that.
go back. Like, because they seem to be like a company who's like, we're gonna do like this really cool series for a little bit, and then we're done. And then
Yeah, I
and
feel
then we
like it's
disappear.
just one and done, and then they
Except
move on,
Uncharted.
like you said.
I think
No,
Sony
Uncharted's
made
been
I don't
them.
think-
for years, dude. Like,
I think Sony
Well,
made
they-
them
like, they're
milk
like-
that series. Like Sony was like, "You guys need to make 3 or 4 games of this,
Yeah.
or we're gonna drop you guys."
But it got better every time
but
though.
each game was amazing, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
3 is debatable.
No, the
What?
3 is the worst. 2 and 4 were amazing, though.
2 and 4 were amazing.
Three and 4 were really
And-
good.
The multiplayer has only gotten. Actually, no. The beginning of the multiplayer on 4 was really good, but it's gotten just as cancerous as 3 was.
Kingdom Base, hold up. You can't just come in here all late to the stream and then disrespect Uncharted like that.
I'm sorry.
Uncharted
bro.
2 was a game of the year. It was the only reason why I
had a
bought a
alarm
PS3.
Uncharted 2 is amazing, bro.
To be fair, I didn't even buy a PS3. My friend gave it to me for free, so I was just like, thanks.
What games did he give you with it?
None, but I had money saved up and everything, so I was ready to just like get what I wanted. And Uncharted 3 being one of the games that I did get, so I don't know. I personally thought Uncharted 3 was really good. I thought it was actually fantastic, and Uncharted 4 was way better than I thought it could be, because I was mainly thinking that Uncharted can't really get any better anymore, because is like 2 is really good, 3 was really good, and I just thought, okay, they can't really beat this. Like, how can you do better? And I kind of thought with the way 3 ended, I didn't really see how they would, I guess, make something after that.
Yeah.
But no, they did really good with it. I really enjoyed the Uncharted series as a whole. It's not my favorite series out of everything. I personally think The Last of Us is better
It's
than
way better.
any Uncharted game, but I can't wait for the second one of that, to be completely honest.
Yeah, I was hyped when they showed that.
Bro, I was in tears.
Yeah. Well, I think what makes Uncharted work, at least for me, especially the story, because it's my favorite type of storytelling, where it's you think there's something mysterious going on, but then it turns out that everything's normal. and then mysterious shit happens anyway. Like, weird supernatural shit happens, even though you're like, oh no, everything's normal.
It's like
And then
Indiana
the
Jones.
supernatural shit happens.
Mm-hmm.
That
love
big plot twist at the end of Uncharted 1, I was like, wait, what?
That blew my
This now?
fucking mind. I was
We're
so
doing this
excited.
now?
I was like, yes!
Right?
I was so happy with that.
So good, man.
Yeah. Good times with Uncharted. My brother just started playing it. Like, we have like the trilogy on the PS4, and he's like, I've never played it. I'm like, please do, because all you ever do is play GTA. So please play something else.
I tell you, my brother's is like I only play Pokemon kind of thing.
I do love me some Pokemon, but you got to branch out. Can't play just one
I
game.
feel you.
Definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Unless you're a Call of Duty fan, in which case that's all they do.
In which case, just stay over there.
Exactly.
Just
yeah.
stay there.
Just stay in your little bubble.
We don't
Yeah.
want your 12 to 14-year-old selves.
I do.
Yeah.
I do like shooters. Like let's not get that twisted.
Yeah, let's not get that twisted.
There's a
Shooters
difference
are
between
fun.
liking
There's a
first-person-
huge difference.
There's a difference between liking
Yeah.
first-person shooters, because so do I, and I play all of them.
Same.
But Call of Duty fans are just a different breed. That's all.
Yeah. I mean, that's
Yeah,
one good
it's
thing. Like,
different.
Medal of Honor kind of died a death, but they were just as bad at one point.
Wait, hold up. I've always been a Call of Duty fan. I'm not that big of a fan as I was before, but you know, I grew up on Call of Duty, Battlefield, and Medal of Honor. I loved all those series. Like,
You played all of them though. I'm talking about the Call of Duty
Yeah.
fans that are like, fuck Battlefield,
oh,
fuck everything
Yeah.
else.
Okay. Yeah.
New Call of Duty
that's
drops.
That's different.
I'm there at Best Buy at 12.
And the
at
best
12
thing
a.m.
is
picking
those
it up.
ones that are like, oh, but those games are all the same when talking about like Zelda or Mario or anything else. And it's like, you literally buy the same game every fucking year, just slightly updated.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Like I like shooters like Rainbow Six Siege, like
Good man.
things like that. Like
That
it
game's
keeps
nice.
me on edge. You work as a team and stuff like that. I don't just go in blind and just kill everything and stuff like that.
Like,
It kinda
shooters
just-
for me, definitely. Like I played shooters like Doom, Serious Sam, like those types of games where it's just you versus a billion enemies and your skills. That's it.
So the end of Recon, or not Recon? Yeah. No. What's that one Halo game that I can't
Reach?
remember now? Reach. Yeah, Halo. Was it Halo Reach?
or
Whatever, the
ODST.
one-
ODST.
No, not ODST either. Like the one with like the prequel to Halo, where like you're left on the planet at the end, you got to fight off.
Halo Reach.
Reach.
No, that's Reach.
That was Reach.
Yeah, Okay. I was like, is it Reach? I'm like, I don't know. Whatever. It doesn't matter. That last scene, I was like, basically that, but like the whole game. That would be.
Yeah,
cool.
well, you have levels you go through, but like Serious Sam has like crazy like enemy types. You have like headless dudes coming at you with bombs that explode, and it's just fucking crazy.
Well, that just sold me.
Yeah, you should play Serious Sam. Really good series.
That series
But,
sounds really
sweet.
fun.
Okay.
Mhm.
But like, I love those types of shooters. It's definitely. And I can play like in modern shooters as well. Like I'm really into Overwatch now. Definitely.
Oh, that game's amazing.
Overwatch is pretty
Addicted to
good.
that. Me and Son were both addicted to that for like a good 3 months.
It was unhealthy, man. It was
Yeah, it was. We were playing like every time we weren't doing YouTube stuff.
Yeah, I know.
Actually,
It's
I
fun.
want to break just because competitive is just so demanding, and your teammates just quit and they're just bad. I'm just like, oh.
They never follow
I'm
you to the
trash
goddamn
with the game,
payload.
so
I'm
it's
just gonna
like-
say fair as goat.
Yeah, that's my main. So yeah, I gotta agree.
I'm sorry, Diva all the way.
Diva's
Really?
Diva's the absolute.
Really?
Fair, I
I
respect
went
fair.
between Diva and Tracer and Mercy, and that was just everything I ever needed in the game.
It's just Farah, Hanzo, and
Good man.
honestly, I don't think I need anyone else, to be honest.
Once I saw Genji, that's when I knew.
Yeah, I played a lot of
This is
Hanzo by
my
Genji, and then I played Diva and Mei, and that was pretty much.
I feel like I play Genji and Reinhardt most of the time, just because.
This is a video game doppelganger. This is it.
All right, so I have to go to work, so we have to end the stream.
Oh,
I know it's been
Oh, yeah.
pretty short. This was like an hour-long stream. What, like hour and a half? But
I'm so sorry. I overslept. I am so sorry.
Kingdom Mates, next time, man. Next time. It's okay.
Yeah,
we
I got
still
some
love
next
you. We
time.
still love you.
I
love you,
appreciate it.
But with that being said, make sure to check out everyone's channel in here. I'm going to be uploading this video for the people who missed it, and I'll put everyone's channels in the description. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button and like button on all their videos and such. And before we end, there's a question for Ku, actually. Someone said, how is Tales of Berseria?
It's amazing. The same person also said they really enjoyed Tales of Zestiria. If you were able to stand Zestiria's battle system,
Oh, God.
Berseria will be fucking godly for you.
If
Okay.
you liked Hysteria, then you should have bought Berseria already. That's my advice to
Yeah.
you.
If you
You
like
gotta
pressing
appreciate
R2 a
it.
lot, then you will love Berseria.
Thanks for the advice. I'm gonna get it right now.
And also, if you like the anime or manga Berserk, it's pretty much the same storyline, so you'll like it even more.
Yeah, which is good.
Mhm.
But anyways,
Don't have
thank
to
you.
watch the anime.
Thank you guys for attending this stream and joining me on this podcast. Hopefully we could do some more. I wanted to do this weekly, bi-weekly, so we'll have to talk about that in the future, get our schedules, switched up and such. And everybody, all the Ultimates watching, we'll keep you guys posted on the next gaming podcast stream. Should be pretty soon. So with that being said, does everyone want to go ahead and let's just have like a ending introduction, especially for Kingdom Ace, because
Yeah.
he came in pretty late. So go ahead and tell people about yourself real quick.
All right. Well, my name is Kingdom Ace. I like to do. I'm, as you guys probably already know, but I'm a big JRPG kind of fan and stuff like that. Though that doesn't stop me from playing other games on the channel and stuff like that. If I feel like I normally do like Let's Plays. Not just Let's Plays though, but I kind of like to branch into other things. I don't know. I'm a big Zelda fanatic too as well. So like, if you really like Zelda content or want to like get into a lore of a series, I'm definitely your guy. So check out the content if you're interested in that kind of stuff. But other than that,
Yeah, we definitely know you like playing Zelda. You skipped the stream for it.
Exposed.
Shots fired.
Yeah, yo, call out. Anyways, donate Hope to Blaze. See you guys later. Deuces.
Later.
Peace.
Bye.